Welcome back everyone, Jose Tunugan Crisis here, and today we're playing some more Grand Prix World 2001. Last time out, this happened. Gian Alesi scored 6 points for the team because he somehow finished second in the Spanish Grand Prix. The soft tires helped, the rain helped, the tree stop helped, but I mean, we should not be doing this. This is too good of a result for us. I hope we get more of these results, but it's very doubtful. I doubt we're gonna get that much luck. That said, there are 2 races where we might get results like this, but that will happen in future episodes, not on this one. Right now we're focused on the Canadian Grand Prix. Let's get ready for that. I already dealt with this stuff, I think. Yeah, dealt with most of this stuff. On the previous episode. Alesi is gonna get the 1 point in setup. Mazzacane is gonna get the 1 point in dust. So, freaking Canada. First of all, I cannot push my brakes too much. I cannot push the brakes too much because they'll fail. I cannot push Mazzacane too much because it's gonna DNF due to skill issue. And for once, and for these 2 races, I'm gonna put Mazzacane on the softs. Let's see if on the same tire he can do better against Alesi. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. If he doesn't throughout this whole episode, then I'll put him back on the hards, and we're gonna use him to test whenever the hards are useful or not. I think the hards are not that good. Yeah, 4 points of grip. The softs don't have that much resilience, and sadly, if they had more resilience, we could one-stop this race. Instead, we're not gonna one-stop it, we're gonna two-stop it. I hope we're gonna be able to two-stop it. Yeah, cars assembled, setup ready, orders ready, everything is ready, so let's go. Always nice to see those intros. Oh, okay, light rain. Low wind speed, so the rain is here to stay. Yeah, let's vote on softs. Both orienters, see you at the end of this qualifying session. Hopefully we get a decent result. Let's see what Mazzacane can do on the soft tires. I expect it to dry out eventually. The Ferraris lock out the front row as per usual, do not be surprised. The Williams lock out the second row, and then we have Gaston Mazzacane at 5th place along with Mika Hakkinen. So this is what happens when you put Mazzacane on the softs. He's actually pretty good, and I think I might be keeping him on the softs from now on. Then it's Alesi and Coulthard. Look at the gap difference. This is like 3/10 there. Here's a tip for everyone playing this game. Do your laps when the track is cold. Your lap times will be better when the track is cold. Keep that in mind. Colder track, faster cars. So, what else is happening? Here are the VARs. Jordan, I don't know what happened to Trulli. He's supposed to be a qualifying specialist, but here he is, 15th. The Saubers, the Jaguars, the Arrows. All the guys we should be beating down here, and, well, you know, the Saubers. Yeah. I'm targeting at least a top 10 in this race. Maybe we finish in the points, but our car is a bit battered, so I don't know if we'll be able to do that, Chief. Very dry, very low wind, that's exactly the kind of conditions we like. See, there's wear on the car. So, for strategy, I'm pretty sure we can do... It's raining right now. We can do 24 laps, so I'm gonna try and do that with Gaston. At least 24 laps, and then a short stint at the end, 5, 6, and 7. For Alesi, I'm going to gamble. For Alesi, I'm going to gamble. I'm going to give him a short first stint and a longer final stint. So 20, 26. I actually want to give him 24, 20 there. into 26, and then load just 20 laps of fuel, 21 laps of fuel. We're gonna see how long he can push. He should be able to make it to the end of the race without too many issues. But for the first stint, I want him to push and pass people. Let's see what the race start has for us. As per usual, I lower this to 3. Push and block. Did I hit him? Yes, I hit him. Matsakane, that's not the start I wanted. What are you doing, son? He's 11th. Great. Start passing people, for the love of God. Same with you, Alesi. You're on a light fuel load for a reason. Start passing people. Ninth, good. I need to stop having them brake hard before the lap ends. Otherwise, we're gonna have additional wear on the brakes, and I don't want that. Okay. Lower that to 3, which is where we were. Lower that to 3. Okay. That wasn't the ideal race start, but I'll take it. See you out at the halfway point. Let's hope my guys do not blow up their tires or nothing bad happens. Oh well, not as bad as what Matsakane did at the race start. That was a crime. See you in a bit. Race leader Mika Hakkinen has entered the second half of the race, which means welcome everyone to the half race report. Not much has happened. Matsakane is still trapped. Well, he's not that behind Alesi. Alesi is 6th right now. He maybe could pass due to strategy. This man right here, Jacques Villeneuve. Villeneuve is, I think, on a 1-stop. Okay, this is really interesting. Villeneuve right here is on a 1-stop strategy. And I hope he's slow. He's holding up David Coulthard over here. Coulthard has been terrible this race simply because he's been trapped behind Alesi all race long. I guess his braking orders are set very low, so he doesn't wear the brakes. But he cannot pass anyone. Hakkinen over here is also on a 1-stop. Michael over here is on a 1-stop. Ralf Schumacher over here is on a 1-stop. So they will not. Their positions are set pretty much. They won't be stopping again unless this rain gets serious. And I hope it does get serious very quick because, as you saw last time out, Alesi is very good in the wet. Matsakane is not so much. We couldn't see how bad he actually is, but son of a gun, don't heat up the tires. Alesi is very good in the wet. Matsakane not so much, but if it rains, there is a chance at a point somewhere. Hakkinen in the pit, which means Michael is going to take the lead of the race again. I hope it gets wet. See you later. And it's happened again. It's happened again. It's wet. Pit. See John Alesi right now. I had this prepared already because another leader just in case. Actually, don't put another lap in. I had this prepared just in case because I knew something could happen. Please no one else pit. Car stall, doesn't matter. We're gonna be on inters. It does not matter. Bring Matsakane in next. So the thing is, I had Alesi prepared to use. Come on, get the car out. Thank you. So I had things set so that, let's see how's the fuel. You will take off all those stuff. Okay, I had to set the fuel, the tires, so that Alesi put inters while Matsakane puts wet. The reason for that is that Matsakane is terrible, and when the driver is terrible in the wet, they know it and they will ask for wet tire. Look at this, Alesi is about to pass Mike. Okay, Michael Schumacher escaped from us. Matsakane is gonna have a clean stop there. Michael Schumacher is gonna stop everyone. Every single one of us. Look at that. Look at that train. Look at that glitch. That's the pit stop glitch. Anyway, Matsakan is gonna be on the wets. He's gonna be terrible. He's gonna be slow because the proper tire to be in is the inter. One of the reasons why I put him on the wet is one. Let me increase that. One, because he actually wants wets. He actually asks you to put him on wets. And second, is that since I know he's gonna be terrible, I want to have a strategic advantage of some sort. Let me add some brakes to Lace as well. I want to have a strategic advantage of some sort. And if it gets even wetter, Matsakane is going to... Okay, I screwed Matsakane then. The idea was if I had put Matsakane on the inters and it got even wetter, if I put Matsakane on the wets and it got even wetter, then we would have been fine. Because it would have switched to very wet and then we would have gained a lot of time, but that did not happen. That did not happen, it got just to inter. So I just cost Matsakane a good result. This game at times punishes you. This game is cruel. Let me tell you that, it is cruel. Anyway, Alace is climbing, but those guys ahead did not pit, so eventually we're gonna have to pit again. I think Michael's still in the lead. Yeah, Michael's gonna have to pit again. I don't know who else did not pit. Rubens clearly did not pit. Neither did Hakkinen or Montoya. And Montoya, as we established in Spain, is terrible in the wet. I'm so annoyed because Matsakan is gonna lose out massively on this. And he's gonna look terrible again. But this is Formula 1. Bad things happen. See you later when the weather clears out. So it changed again, the weather. I said this correctly, yeah? So here's a very interesting glitch that happens when two guys are queued up to stop on the same lap. Let's see if I can trigger it. It should trigger. Look at Matsakane. Oh, come on, guy. Look at Matsakane. He suddenly teleported that full section. No. Thank you. Thank you. So Matsakane just teleported an extra position. Why? Because this game is amazing. That's the only reason it happened. I did it just because I know it's not gonna change anything. Matsakane's race is already screwed. He's going to be lapped by a lazy eventually. But I wanted to show you something different, something interesting. So there you go. Yeah, everyone paid. At least don't DNF Matsakane, please. Okay, at least you followed orders. You didn't DNF him. I'm thankful for that. Okay, so Hakkinen and why? I thought you guys pitted. I thought Montoya and Hakkinen did. I thought Montoya and Hakkinen did not pit. So why did they pit it? Okay, I'm confused. They probably did pit, or maybe they were scheduled to pit. Maybe they were on a two-stop and I did not notice. But Hakkinen, they were on a one-stop. Something's wrong right here. I think, yeah. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I see you at the end of this race. Okay, we got a situation right here. I need Matsakane to pit. Some idiot decided to run him over and break his rear wing. I'm not sure who it was, but he lost his rear wing now. Put the set number 1. Can you fix a broken rear wing? You stalled. Okay, we got a rear wing, but someone tackled him for no real reason other than he could and he hates. It was Coulthard. I see. Now you're gonna blame Matsakane, aren't you? Great. So this race just got a lot worse for us because that broken rear wing, that's going to be damage on our car. And that damage, it's going to be insanely hard to repair. We probably won't be able to repair it. We're probably going to need a new car. David Coulthard, you square-headed man, I hate you. I hope you know that, I hate you. So, Michael Schumacher has entered the final lap of the race. He's about to lap Mika Hakkinen and Juan Pablo Montoya. He won't get there. Gianna Lacey is 4th and only needs to complete one more lap. Gaston Mazzacane is 16th and he is too many laps down. He's 3 laps down. Freaking squarehead man, bro. Michael Schumacher wins the Canadian Grand Prix ahead of his brother Ralf Schumacher and his teammate Rubens Barrichello. We're going to finish 16th with Mazzacane, and assuming no one takes out Gianna Lacey, he's gonna finish 4th, another points finish, which is very good. The rain helped us a bit, perhaps. Maybe we did have pace for a point, or maybe points had I not screwed up Mazzacane's strategy. Yeah, good. Race has ended. Thank the Lord. Maybe if I don't screw up Mazzacane's strategy, he scores a point, or he's 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, something around there. But it happened. I screwed up his strategy, and then the chin decided to ruin everything. Also, Jacques Villeneuve, he's disqualified. What happened? We're gonna see in a minute. I think I know what happened. So, Alesi now has 9 points. He's 7th in the championship. Michael Schumacher takes the lead over Rubens Barrichello and the chin. Thank you. I swear to the Lord, if David Coulthard has a shot at the championship and we are within striking distance of him, I'm gonna send my boys to take him out in Suzuka. I swear, we will have our revenge. Prost is 4th in the championship. Yeah. Let that sink in. We made a profit of 712k. That's mostly because we sold shares of 800k. So we made some cash thanks to that. We spent quite a lot of money. No hospitality, good. So, the news. Just miss a podium place. You didn't just miss a podium place. We were lucky to even be there. Jacques Villeneuve was disqualified at the last race for using a car fitted with illegal driving aids. So, VAR is using illegal aids. We need to check which one those are so we maybe can acquire them and use them for ourselves. Benetton has a Michelin deal, just like Renault in real life. McLaren using Mercedes power, which expected. I'm sorry, Gaston, it's not my fault. Well, it kinda is, but you know what I mean. Luke Abador is going to McLaren to test for them, that's interesting. Bertie to Jaguar, he stays. Mazzacane is going to Jordan. I hope you have good luck there, my man. Tarso Marquez to Sauber. That's interesting. Oh yeah, the errors. Don't mind those. Signings. Ooh, so Ferrari's running active suspension. The right height message is because they're running active suspension. Yeah, fans by the team. VAR. They didn't tell us here which aid VAR is using, which is a shame. We'll have to figure it out on our own. Of course, we lose designers. We got a star worker in the commercial department. That's really good. Unless we repair our cars now, we will not be able to use them at the next race. Look at this. 30% damage. This is your fault, David Coulthard. I cannot use this car anymore. And of course, you could say, oh well, but you could buy a car. Does this look viable to you? I can barely afford that. Oh dear Lord. What else we got? Setup. They're complaining because of the allocations. I will have to change that. We should manufacture spare parts, I know. Ferrari gave us a new engine. Thank you, boys. Thank you, Italians. Thank you, commercial department. We have a TV advantage, which we can use to speed up sponsor negotiations. I'm going to use that. Ferrari is unhappy, Shell is unhappy, Dark Dog is unhappy, everyone is unhappy. We have a race advantage. which we can use to speed up sponsor negotiations. I will use that as well. Some deals are not going well, but I'm gonna fix that in a moment. I do not want to use hospitality. That's costly. Okay, shares good. Setup. I mean, I was gonna give that point to a lazy no matter what. Sorry, we just missed the podium. We finished the race. We need to improve the team. There's many things we need to improve. They're happy over here. 101% effort thanks to this star right here. Let's hire another trainee. Let's fill it out with trainees. Let's see. Let's fill it out with more trainees over at design, over at engineering, because we need to build more spare parts, and over at the mechanics, more trainees. We're gonna fill out the departments with trainees. In later seasons, we're gonna have different kinds of staff. So, nothing to see here. I'm gonna finish the design phase right here. The reason for that is that the design phase is the slowest phase of them all. 32% efficiency is decent. Hopefully the CFD simulation moves along faster. So let me explain this real quick. Each of these phases alters how efficient the car will be, so how good the design will be. Design is 40%, CFD simulation is 30%, model design is 20%, and wind tunnel is just 10%. So ideally you want to let the design stage finish completely. However, the design stage takes the longest out of any other phase. CFD simulation will go a bit faster than design. So I want to use this to move this up to at least, like, maybe we can get a design that's 60-70% good. I hope. I'd like to believe. So I will not be testing, I will not be using any of the testing stuff. I will be building spare parts because, as we discussed a while ago, David Coulthard is an idiot. Wait a minute. I'm going to do something stupid. And that stupid is going to be, I'm going to sell 5%, 10% of the team. Oh look, we have cash. And put the remaining engineers here to build another car. And this is going to be stupid expensive. Thank you, David. Look at what you've done to us. And with the spares we have, I'm gonna repair car number 1. Please, thank you. So we have a fresh car, another fresh car, and car number 2, which I will use for testing. This means I can actually test. So I'm gonna put 50% of the personnel on research, 10% on setup, and 5% on development. I'm gonna lower this so we only wear the car 10%. And over here, I'm gonna put the 40, 30, 30. Again, this is not ideal. They're gonna complain again because this is not what they want to do. And you're gonna go 80, 10, 10. I think Zarazin wants more time. Yeah, he wants more research testing. He wants research testing, so I'm just going to do that. We filled up the development bar. That's not the bar I wanted to fill, but whatever. Okay, which chassis issue or car has understeer in fast corners? Okay, so on fast tracks, we're gonna get more tire wear than usual. And fast tracks, oh no, that's gonna cause an issue down the line. So you're gonna see when we get there. France is not a fast track. Fast tracks are tracks with 6 or more speed points, so we're not gonna be too concerned with that on this race. In fact, this track has the highest tarmac rating in the whole game, 9, which is pretty good. As you can see, cars are worn 10%, which is not that big of a deal, don't worry. Let's see. Move you to fan club. That's not gonna affect anything. It's not gonna speed things up or anything. But I want to move them there anyway. So let's see. Drop an advantage here on PSN. This did not move as expected. Now, I could speed up this deal so I don't have to really negotiate it. Advantages give you like 2 blocks, 2 to 3 blocks, I think. I think it's just 2 blocks. They give you 2 blocks of progress. So if I dump this advantage here, which I will not advise, I will fill out this thing immediately, even if I had just 1% personnel talking with Parmalat. I dumped what here on PSN so that we only have 1 block. And if I use this, I could sign the Elf deal really quick, but I could also sign the Asia Tech deal really quick. And I think, yeah, the Asia Tech deal is more important. So put the advantage on Asia Tech and move these 10% personnel all the way to Elf so that we can get that deal quicker. Okay? Okay. That should be good. Again, I'm not a fan of selling shares this early in the campaign, but David Coulthard made us do this. Okay, set that to 55, and now that we know that someone's using driver aids, in fact, let's check something right here. 21 million, let's check something real quick. No one has approved driver aids, which is interesting. We're gonna have a lot of our staff looking at Ferrari right there for active suspension. We're gonna get eventually a new sticker that says, hey, BAR is like didn't drop a lot of brake dust in the pit stops or had an amazing start, and that's gonna tell us which driver aid they're using. But for now, we're gonna focus on Ferrari. Maybe we can steal their driver aid. Most likely we will not be able to do so. If I were to do this, can it get good pit stops? Not yet. The crew is not that good. So let's focus on Ferrari. Let's see if we can steal their active suspension. I doubt it, but you know, let's hope. Now, let's see that new engine Ferrari gave us. More power and better heat efficiency. That's better cooling. That's good. Thank you, Ferrari. We're gonna be using the soft tires here. Do I want pace in this race or do I want reliability? I'm gonna give Matt Sakane and LAC Bot a point in reliability. That is hit. What do I do? Maybe I give a point in... Let's put grip. Let's add a point in grip. That generally improves pace. So yeah, let's do that. And set this to 5. I'll see you later when I set this up. Later in a few minutes for you. Later in 1 or 2 days for me, because it's pretty late right now. And as usual, I will be splitting these sessions in 2 days so I can record properly. So I see you in a few seconds. So hello again. I noticed something. I noticed that I've been talking for 30 minutes. This video is already 30 minutes long, and I realized that not everyone has like an hour to go and look at a video about an old F1 Manager game. So I made an executive decision, people. I decided that I'm going to make these videos about one race only, like I did with Australia and Brazil. That gives me time to focus on one race exclusively and gives you time to, well, I'm gonna watch this race and I'm gonna do something else and I'm gonna watch the other race and so on and so forth, because as I understand it, not everyone has time to watch 1 hour of a dude talking to a screen and watching cars go around a track. So I think I'm going to end it here. I hope you liked it. Like, subscribe, comment any questions, any comment you have down there. There's a section down there where you can do that. And I hope to see you on the next race, which will be the French Grand Prix. See you then.